Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. I am back reviewing another older figure in my collection, and today we are looking at the DC Comics designer series Darwyn Cooke Wonder Woman. Yes, this is from a series that was predating, obviously, the McFarlane DC Multiverse figure line. And if you ask me, it's a lot better figure series. I do enjoy the DC Multiverse line from McFarlane, but there is a hint of genericism going through the figure line, whereas this is so unique. All the designs, all the sculpts are based on particular artists and designs from particular artists, and in this case it is Darwyn Cooke and his take on Wonder Woman. Now, if you're not familiar with Darwyn Cooke, the place to start would be the New Frontier comic. I think this comic is amazing. And by looking through the art style of this comic, you can really tell that Darwyn Cooke was influenced by the classic Fleischer Superman cartoons of the day. And yeah, it is absolutely badass. If you get a chance, check it out. The art style is absolutely amazing. It's gorgeous. He has definitely captured the kind of Americana look from the 1930s and 1940s. And it is gorgeous. It is absolutely amazing. And if you're not a fan of comics, you should definitely check out the animated movie they made. And that's pretty badass. It definitely plays down some of the more topical issues that the comic addresses, but it's still a decent watch. But the thing I love the most about Darwyn Cooke is the way he portrays Wonder Woman in the comic. He absolutely captures what it is to be an Amazon. And it is so cool the way he draws Wonder Woman. There is definitely a sensuality there, but it's never over sexualized. He never makes Diana this kind of sex pot kind of character with massive boobs and a massive arse. Yes, she has a bust line. Yes, she has a very feminine physique, but it's never played in any kind of tawdry fashion or manner. It is just designed to make Wonder Woman look sensual but also powerful. The thing I love the most is there is one scene where Superman confronts Wonder Woman and she's sitting on a table and she stands up and she literally towers over the last son of Krypton. And yeah, they do it as well in the animated movie, and it absolutely kicks arse. But enough about New Frontier, let's take a look at the figure. So here is the box. All the designer series came in these collector friendly boxes, these window boxes, and it just shows the character on the side there and usually the author on the bottom. I have a couple of Harleys as well from this line, Amanda Connor, kind of Harley Quinns, and I also have a Darwyn Cooke Catwoman. I'll just flip it to the back here and it just shows the different characters in this line. You obviously have the Flash, Green Lantern John Stewart, Wonder Woman and Catwoman. I have that Catwoman. And again, nice collector friendly box. Just show it to the side here. Another piece of Darwyn Cooke's artwork. Fantastic artwork. And yeah, it's just a really nicely presented kind of box for the figure. I think it's a lot more inviting and a lot more aesthetically pleasing than the McFarlane DC Multiverse packaging. But again, that's just me. Enough of my talking though. Let's get this lady out of the box. I'm going to pause the video here, and when I come back, we shall take a closer look at Wonder Woman. Don't go anywhere, I shall be right back. And here is Wonder Woman out of the packaging. Now, first off, a couple of things I have to tell you about the designer series. They are specifically to try and capture the look of a particular artist. They're not primarily focusing on articulation or accessories. That's where these figures are kind of let down on. But I think they are far more aesthetically pleasing than some of the newer kind of DC figures we're getting. But I digress. Let's have a closer look at Wonder Woman. And again, I love the paint scheme and detailing on this. It really captures Darwyn Cooke's art style, and it really does a great job at capturing Wonder Woman. Again, yes, she has a bust. It isn't massive. It isn't overly kind of sexualized. It's there, and it just shows the femininity of the character, but does not over sexualize the character at the same time. Articulation wise, again, it's not the most articulate figure. I'm not going to lie. There is a drawback to the articulation. You have elbow joints. You have rotation in the wrists. There is a good bit of rotation on the head. The hair is obviously going to stop the rotation. There's no swivel in the waist. There is a bit of movement in the legs, and there is a single joint there at the knee. But bar that, that is all the articulation you're going to get in these figures. But they're still nice figures. They're still gorgeous figures. Again, they're not made to be like superposable. They're made for the aesthetic and the look. The thing I really like as well is the kind of cell shading to give that kind of illustrated look to the character. Again, really captures Darwyn Cooke's art style. The gold and the blues really contrast. Going down, you have her kind of armor here, her kind of leg armor or knee armor, and you can see that it's been worn in battle. There's scratches and scuffs, and on this one as well, and even on the bracelets you can kind of see that there's a bit of battle damage. Yeah, there's some battle damage there. Again, that's really cool. A gorgeous figure, absolutely gorgeous figure. Nice representation of Darwyn Cooke's art style, and what it lacks in articulation, it makes up for in abundance with its aesthetic. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Guys, I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to compare her to some other DC figures. Don't go anywhere, I shall be right back. And we are back, and there is Wonder Woman in my alleyway. And I'm going to put her next to a more contemporary DC figure. I'm going to put her next to the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn from the McFarlane DC Multiverse series. And yeah, they're about the same height, but again, it's from a different figure line, so the sizes aren't going to match up. Also, you kind of have Wonder Woman in a kind of spreading stance, so she wouldn't be at her full height, so it kind of makes sense. And I'm going to put another figure from the same series next to her. I'm going to put the DC Designer Series Catwoman next to her. And again, yeah, I think she'd be taller if she wasn't doing the kind of spread stance, but at the same time, you can definitely tell she has a lot more physique than Catwoman. She's a lot more muscly, she's a lot more well built. There's a femininity, but it's not over-sexualized, and that's what I like about the figure. Yes, it's lacking in a lot of sophisticated articulation, but aesthetically, it's a gorgeous figure, and probably one of my favorites in my collection of DC kind of figures. So yeah, guys, what do you think of this figure? Do you like it, or do you prefer the DC Multiverse series from McFarlane? Let me know in the comments below, and also, have you seen New Frontier or read the comic? Let me know that in the comments below as well. My name's Martin, this has been the Trash Picture Show, and yeah, have a good one, take care, bye now.